Burger Gaming Channel. I'm your host, Bo. I'm sitting here with sixwheelinpoppop. We are at Washoe, Nevada map, the Alien Gem map. So we're trying to be men in black to catch the aliens. Put one in the refrigerator. Put one roll in the refrigerator, one in the freezer.
Oh, okay, nice. I'm gonna
The chili cans, leave two of them out.
Yeah, I'm not holding a flashlight.
The steak.
And neither are you. But I see light right here. So I can see your light down here. I'm not seeing you there.
You not seeing me hold. Yes.
That's funny. But I can see your light on the ground. Below.
Right.
Where you're pointing it, but I can't see it coming from you. Yeah.
Yeah, you put them in the freezer. I mean, in the refrigerator.
Interesting. All right, so they're all the fertilizing contracts are done. Every one of them, and we didn't have to buy any more fertilizer. And I had 6% left, Bo.
6%. You got 6% fertilizer left. So
yeah, but
that
we
30,000
did until I crashed, and then I had to turn it in. I had to reset the vehicle, so we lost it. I was bringing it back here. I was going to put it in the silo, but to no avail.
So that $30,000 worth of fertilizer went a long way.
Yes, that's what I'm saying. It definitely, as long as what I've decided is that, I mean, it's become clear that if you just go ahead and do all the fertilizing contracts, then it's not a big deal. It's worth it. So long as you do them all.
Right.
Because there is absolutely zero fertilizing contracts available now. Now there's harvesting, which you can't do in the rain. And there's one cultivating. Now we can do field one.
Do you offer you equipment?
Now let me show you something funny. Oh, you can, yeah. But here's what we have. I've got this.
Yeah.
And a subsoiler.
Yeah, you got a subsoiler and a plow.
Now, if I put them on 2 tractors with workers, what would I make? Out of 16 grand, do you think? Not much, right? Or if you and I did it, versus where if you and I plowed like that, it would
make a lot more.
Yeah,
you'll save a lot more money. It just takes time. That's all.
We'd be done
it just
by
takes time out of the day. But we can do it.
We'd be done by Wednesday. Yeah, by Wednesday we'd be done.
But yeah, I would most definitely take some of their equipment to do it.
Yeah, I would definitely do that. Definitely borrow their equipment. So, I mean, we can do that. You want to do it in the dark and see, because I haven't seen all the stuff that's supposed to happen here at night. It's supposed to be crazy stuff. I'm going to turn off my flashlight. It's supposed to be some goofy stuff happens here at night.
We can do the, which field was it? Field 1?
One, the big one.
Okay, yeah, we can do it. I mean, it's just making money, right?
Yeah. And it's in the dark, but we can,
I believe we can get it taken care of.
Light in the sky. You see, if you look at the sky now, you look off to the clearing there, kind of. There's some light in the sky.
Yeah.
I don't know if you can see.
That's over that direction. That's over. Let's see. Which direction
I don't know
is?
what that is.
That's down toward. That's down toward either field 16, 17, or the quarry.
See, I don't know.
That's toward the southeast, and it's 8 o'clock, so I don't want to say that's sunlight.
I'm headed down. What's this here? What is that? What is this here?
Hey, man, where you surfing at in Nevada?
Oh, the mine has a light on it.
The mine?
From down here, yeah, the mine has a little light going on.
Yeah, but that's a whole lot of light.
Yeah, now moving over here. Yeah, each of these buildings have a little light on them, but that's all. But I'm all the way in the southeast corner, and I ain't seeing nothing yet. Ooh, what was that? Oh, there it is. I'm seeing it now. I just saw it fly across the sky, man.
Oh, really?
Yep, I saw it. I'm in landscape mode, and I'm down around, it's around field 10.
Oh, I see 3. Oh, there they go. I just saw them.
Flying around now.
Yep.
I'm back up here now.
Yep, I just saw three little.
I just saw
3 little dots crossing over each other.
Yeah.
See, that's why I said I was gonna be in the house. I am not getting probed today.
Right. I should fly over some more, I think.
Bonnie said that's only, they're just fireflies. Yeah, fireflies don't give off light like that.
Yeah, those are alien gem ships. Cool. Oh, okay, Dave. Thanks a lot, buddy. Appreciate you hanging out. Oh, there they went. I just saw the flash on the house. I missed it.
It was probably me coming around.
Oh, that's you. I see now. I see the flashlight on your stream. Yeah. Oh, what's that? What's that? Oh, that's rain. Okay. All right. So, you want to do that contract?
Yeah. Let me set up lunch.
Okay, I'm gonna borrow these items. Okay, I took it, and we're borrowing the items. They should be at the shop. They are.
All right.
Yeah, they gave us a Fent 939. And what they give us? How many meters is this cultivator? Oh, the Horse Joker 12 RT. Well, that's not the widest one in the game, that's for sure.
Oh, they'll never give you that. I've yet to see them give us the widest one.
Yeah. So I think what I'll do is I'm going to run this down here. Oh, take a left, take a left. Oh, pole. Found a pole. So Dave, yeah, I'll see you later, buddy. Thank you so much for being here.
Okay, people, I am back. Let's see. What are we going to? Corn. Case IH 70 Pro.
You gonna bring that up on a tractor? That small one? And then they got that other one. It's
Yeah,
also there. Get your pick.
7230. The 7230 is bigger than the other one, right?
Oh, as far as tractor, yeah. 17210, 17230. 30's a couple more horses.
Okay.
Where's my field here I'm looking for, man? There it is, back this way. There it
Okay,
is.
so where is...
Alright, I found the field. There's the field. Yeah, we're gonna go nuts here. I can't believe it's only $16,000. You think this one would be bigger for cultivating, but I guess not. Alright, so unfold that. Oh, no.
Okay, let me get my bearings right. Where am I facing? Oh, I'm not facing that bad. Make a right at the end of the field, make another right, and follow the road to the left.
Alright, so what we're going to learn here real quick is, can I fast farm with this cultivator?
That's the field.
Lower it. Nope. Answer is no, you cannot. Will not let you fast farm. Oh, too bad. Whew. You can't fast farm.
Am I going the right way? Wow, I done went completely the opposite direction of what I should be going. Okay, make a right on the road. Follow the road up. It's a 50-mile-an-hour speed limit, and I'm pegged out at 26. I see a lot of people on the road, like a lot of us new normies, non-farming people, actually think these tractors do like 55 miles an hour. And they have real low horsepower. Not horsepower, but real low speed. Look, I'm pegged out and I'm still not doing the speed limit. And they just dropped the speed limit down to 35.
So, what do you think? You think I ought to put a worker on this big cultivator and then get that other one over here too?
I'm already over here.
Yeah, but I mean, we got the other one too, right? We got 2 plows or a subsoiler.
I got the subsoiler.
Okay, and I can get the other plow. I'll put this. Oh wait, the plow's not a cultivator.
Right.
Well, hell, I might as well just keep this going. Right? So I don't know, maybe then I'll go bump the time up to maybe 5 times.
I guess we don't have any crops in the ground, do we?
Nope.
So we're basically doing contracts to make money.
Yeah, oh yeah, that's what I've been doing, yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
well,
I do have crops in the ground. Field 9. Oh,
okay.
I need to check that. I need to check that. Make sure it don't need fertilizer. Oh, man. And I got no fertilizer left. Oh, yeah, we do. In the silo, we have a little bit. Pretty sure.
As far as, let's see, it's
Field 9.
It has its first stage of fertilizer, and I don't think it's grown yet. I don't have it. I don't think it hit the first stage of growth yet.
Yeah, no, it's still on first stage of growth, so you got to wait a stage, right?
Right.
Okay. Yeah, so it ain't ready yet. So I'll go 5 times on the time. Speed it up just a little bit while we work at it here. That's not 5 times is actually the default setting when you open these maps up. I always put them on to real time, so I ain't, you know.
Yeah, you're not really fighting against yourself.
Right.
Yeah, when I learned that you can actually slow it down by just putting it on real time, I was like, that makes a lot more sense to get stuff done that needs to be done.
Yes. Yeah. Yeah, I run it on real time on all mine, you know.
Because now I can do,
when it goes too fast.
I can plow and fertilize and seed technically in one day, when technically, it depends on how big your farm is. You wouldn't get it all done in one day, really.
Right.
But after I watched what was it, the Millennium Farmer, and seeing how his turnaround was, like he was like, yeah, we just did like 500 acres before lunch.
Right. Oh man. Well, speaking of that, I've got to do a couple of things, Bo. Do you want to run this big son of a gun here while I go do it? I've got to do I'm 35 minutes past nebulizer time.
Okay.
And I also haven't eaten a thing all day. So I've got to go put something in my stomach and do the nebulizer treatments. It'll take me about 20 minutes.
Alrighty, I'll just set this one down on the worker and let him continue to go, because that'll be a little bit of stuff getting done.
Oh, you're gonna run the worker? Okay, that's fine.
Yeah, I'll run the worker on this, just on the little one, and I will jump over to yours.
Okay. I'm out.
All right. Is this his over here in the? Yep, this is over here in the bushes. Okay, where is the field?
This time I will put up the Alright, that's field 10. So you should be over here somewhere. Yeah, this field 1. Yeah. There you are. Okay. Try to keep the some kind of a view going here.
Yeah, that's gonna take a little bit.
Okay. Well, there's Bo. Everybody, you can watch him while I go do what I got to do. So everybody in the chat, if you want to watch over on Bo's stream, you can do that too. But I've got this up here so you can see him a little bit. And let me turn that red light down low. There. Okay.
Yeah, I'm sitting still right now, so give me a second. I am fixing me a quick
I gotta attend to a couple things and I'll be back, y'all.
No problem. I'm just fixing me a quick lunch. You're wondering what I'm having for lunch? What's for lunch? Today's lunch is Frito pie. If you don't know what a Frito pie is, go burn it. Go back to the north where you belong. We eat Frito pies down here in the south. I am, give me a second, I gotta set up my, I'll be there, just give me a second. Trying to get everything set up. Okay. I am here. You know what? Let's keep it going. If you're wondering what we're doing, we are plowing field 1. That is the field with the crop circles. We are doing this for a contract because the neighbor is scared to do his own farm, because when he found the circles, he decided that he don't like aliens no more. So of course we said we'll do this farm, make us some money in the process. There's another aspect of farming that they can implement in Farming Simulator, and that is renting fields. Something else I learned on Millennial Farmer, that a lot of farmers rent fields from each other. Like, say for instance, you know, it gets too expensive for you to run your farm at that moment, or stuff like that. Some people have contracts to where they rent their field out for seasons or 2. Which is pretty cool. So you always make you some money while you're with your fields. I mean, granted, it's not as much as you would if you had a crop going. But say for instance I have enough money to buy me a field, and I don't want to work it at that moment, I can hire somebody. Well, I can have somebody come rent it from me and still be making money off of it. You know, like the field flips we've been doing. Where we go in and take the harvest the stuff off of it and sell it back. Now how about we harvest the stuff off of it, put it up for rent, let somebody rent it for a little while, then sell it back if we don't need it or if we don't want to do nothing with it. But I understand that to keep a lot of stuff down, to keep it reputable integrity and stuff like that, you gotta omit some parts. Like I like the idea of having the businesses, the way you deliver it to, like say for instance, I want to build a house, so I have to go cut the wood, take it to the sawmill, have it get cut, take it down, have it get treated, take it down to another company, have them make, you know what I'm saying, like prefab parts out of it, like the walls, the trusses, and stuff like that, and then have me take that down to the spot where I want to build the house. I would like to have an aspect like that. Make it have stages on what you got to do. That way you have to build, you have to get your gear together, you have to get your materials together. It's almost like, you know, an RPG type deal. You know, where you have to actually build your stuff. Like, I know your tractors and stuff like that, you know, your companies build those and stuff like that. I'm talking about the products that we use. You know, if I deliver a load of corn to like a cereal plant, and then I can go pick up that, you know what I'm saying, my next contract could be picking up from that cereal plant to take it to a harbor or a storefront or something like that to get shipped off. I'm stuck. Meaning, okay. Yep, I'm stuck. I can't move. Oh, there we go. Either a major lag issue or somebody was doing something. But, you know, situations like that, you know, make it a little bit more challenging and exciting. To where, yes, when I go to pick up lumber, I'm delivering it to somewhere else. Oh, okay. Yeah, that would make sense. But this is a big field. I understand why, yes. If I was doing this single player, yes, I probably would have put a worker on it. Let him put 2 workers on it and let them just go while I handle something else. But putting a worker on it and stuff like that, that's, yes, it's costly, but sometimes it's more effective if you put workers on some of the stuff that you do. Especially if it's like plowing, seeding, and stuff like that. I tend to put a worker on stuff like that. Mainly because on some of my farms, I be having like 2 or 3 plows and seeders and stuff like that going at one time. Like while this is cultivating, I'm probably at another field spreading fertilizer or lime or something like that. Take your hand off the steering wheel just for a little bit, just to get something to drink, and you start drifting. Yeah. If I got one, I've done that before. I fell asleep in a tractor. I was doing a field. I ran past the field, through another field, over a hill, and by the time I woke up, I was in a lake. Yeah, so I had to reset my tractor, reset my seeder, which I lost all my seed, and fertilizer. Half my gas. So yeah, that was a costly mistake. But I think we all had a fall asleep moment. So yeah, what's your best fall asleep moment in Farm Sim 19? For those that are watching for those that are live right now, and those who probably see it in the replay, comment in the comment section. What's your most famous, iconic fall asleep moment in Farm Sim 19? Did you, like me, fall asleep and run your stuff into a river? Did you fall asleep and ran into a train? Well, they must have patched that because I've lost some before. Or maybe it was a glitch on mine. But yes, I had, when I did a reset, I lost my seed and my fertilizer. You also lose your crop if you do a reset and you're doing a delivery. You can lose your crop by doing a reset. Like if you do a reset and you're hauling a trailer, if you reset that trailer, you just lost all that product in that trailer. Now I don't know if they patched it and it don't do it anymore, but yeah, I've had it happen to me before, where I had to reset my seeder and I lost my seed. Okay, yeah, I see. I'm on PlayStation. So yes, the PlayStation probably does act. It probably does different because we also have a slot count and you guys don't. Like, we have a limit on how much materials we can have on the map, whether it be buildings, equipment, flowers, decorations, and stuff like that. We have a slot count that manages all that. Everything has a slot number. So yeah, it's not nice. I can show it to you. Hold on. Okay. Do you see right above where it says balance, where our money balance is? Right next to that is another number. That's the slot count number. And down here where it says, where I see this piece of equipment I'm on the stair, however you say that, Profi CBT 4145, and you see that checkerboard, that little graph thing down there right below the hourglass. That's the slot number. That's how many slots this thing takes up. So if I would have bought this, it would have added to my slot count number. So we can only have a limited amount of things. Oh, that's what we have. Where is that? Oh, that's see, that thing has a slot count number. So if I bought another one, that'd be a slot count number. Yes, 38 slots. That thing is 38 slots on the on the slot count. So if now what they do is, if you already have one of those, like the first one is the 38 slots. If I bought another one, it only counts as one slot. So if you buy the same style and everything, you buy the same vehicle more than once, the first one is the big number of slot counts, and each one after that is one slot. That's a good thing that they did about that. So if I can have 12 of these, and it will be 27 slots for the first one and 11 more slots So there'd be 38 slots total. And I have 12 of those. But you also got to have 12 headers. But yeah, but every time you buy a different thing, that first initial slot count, see, because we got 2 of these, you see the number 2. Because we have 2, it shows up as 2 slots. But it's also the first one and then this one. Yes, you can save slots by using similar equipment. So if you have a brand that you like to use, like if you have, say for instance, you like to use the John Deere 9RT, it's best to go ahead and buy 3 9RTs to save on your slot count. I'm not saying it's going to help your pocket. Does it apply to leasing equipment? I think so. So it'll be better maybe if you lease equipment, but you know, we like to own our own. Go ahead and pay for it outright. What I've done on my Mercury Farms map is I will get a loan to buy some equipment, and then I would pay off that loan. That way my equipment has made its money, made its dollars worth, and everything after that is profit. But yeah, the slot count thing, it's a good and a bad thing. It's an Achilles heel. It's good. It makes you be a brand whore. Because there's no sense in, really, if you want to keep your slot count low and you want to have a lot of equipment to do some things with, it's best to stay with brand and or style. Like if you're gonna get the ideal harvester, that's gonna be your harvester from now on. Don't go to no other brand because that's gonna increase your slot count. If you're gonna buy, if you need another harvester, get you the same kind of harvester you got. It just makes more sense to do it that way. That's why on our me and Six Wheelers map, we try to tend to stay toward, you know what I'm saying, what each other has as far as brand goes. That way we can keep the slot count down. I thought Six Wheeler was coming back. I thought I heard it. Oh boy. Man, time flies when you're having fun. Okay. No problem. No problem. I just thought I heard you on the headset, that's all. Okay. Um, yeah, I'm gonna have to start measuring out this wall and stuff like that in a little bit. I'll still be in the chat, but I probably just won't be doing any work on the farm. Because I really haven't done much today. I gotta hook up a washer and dryer, measure out the wall so I can find out where we're gonna put this TV, mount this TV to, get the TV bracket out, put it together. I also gotta put together a shoe organizer for my wife. I have a full plate of stuff to do. And I haven't done any of it, but to be fair, and my wife is understanding that she would know, I didn't have no rest time yesterday at all. I went from waking up in the morning to doing a whole lot of unboxing and putting stuff together and stuff like that to I delivered a load last night and came home. I get home to about 2 or 3 o'clock in the morning. I took a shower and went straight to bed. So I had no PlayStation time, no nothing like that. And she was surprised that I didn't. My PlayStation wasn't even hooked up to the TV. She was surprised about that.
Okay, I'm just finishing up and everybody's treating everybody. How you doing? Hey, Optimus 426 is in a game. That's the same as Big B. You saw him in the chat earlier. He's joined the farm. How you doing? Oh, I got to get him into the chat. Oh, it's an open chat.
I don't think so. Hold on.
Oh no, okay. Okay.
Hold on.
It's your chat though.
Yeah, I'm doing the thing right now. I'm doing the thing. Give me a second. Oh, nope, not that. Party settings. There we go. Public. Okay, we just went public, people. Join is under my name, Bo21187. That's BOE 21187.
Hello?
Yeah, what's going on?
Welcome aboard.
Yeah.
Welcome to the dark land.
Trust me, it is dark.
Yeah, I know.
The only thing I can see really is this crop circles and a glowing light. That must be the moonlight.
Looks like there's these crazy clouds right now.
Yeah.
I think you missed the special event.
Special event.
Yeah, there's something that happens whenever I've played it on the first night. It always happens about 21:50 on the clock.
Oh, you talking about the spaceship?
Flying saucers?
Yeah.
Spaceships flying over? Yeah, we saw
Yeah,
that.
we kind of saw some of that. Yeah, we was looking around for it.
Did you see them? Did they fly over you?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes, they did, yeah.
first time I saw that, I thought that, well, that was pretty cool.
Yeah, I told him, I said, I'm running in the house. I'm not getting abducted today.
The weird thing is, I don't think it happens every night, though, because like I did it, the map I was playing, it didn't happen on the second night of my game. Because I was looking to see, because I know where they fly up. They fly up near that Area 51 hangar, so I was standing at the hangar to see if anything happened up there. And they didn't show up the second night, so.
I'm pretty sure there's some spots on here that I probably missed.
Well, I'm trying to figure out what to do here. This is going to take a long time like that. I was just trying to find one. I found there's a cultivator here. I got one at 6.6 meter for 15 grand. I got another one. Oh, it's cheaper than that. Well, that's wait, 6.5. 6.6, so technically that was a hair more, but
it's 15 grand to rent or 15 grand to buy?
6.5 meters, I can get one for 11,005.
Is that to buy it?
Yeah, 11,005. That disc cultivator for 11.5. That's a 6.5 meter. The other one would be the Lizard. This one for 25,000 is 7.8 meters. I'm just trying to find something affordable, you know. Well, now wait a minute. The RAW is 6.6 meters, which is better than this one.
What do we have on here?
12,000.
What do we have that we rented? I mean, that we bought. That's on the borrow.
You're driving the one that they gave us.
Right. How big is it?
It is 12. Yeah, it's 12 meters, but the subsoiler you're using is what, only 4?
Somewhere around there.
Yeah, it's only 4 meters, so I'm trying to find some faster thing here that won't break the bank.
Yeah, if you're gonna increase the size, you might as well double it. If it's only 4, you might as well go up to try to 8, somewhere around there.
Well, that's what,
Six to
closest
8.
I can get to. Yeah, closest I can get to 8 would be the Lizard one here. It's just for 25,000, but that's 7.8. But I mean, 6.6 ain't bad. But 7.8. I mean, that's close enough. So I think I'll go that way.
I said the difference in money, the RAW is just as good as that either one.
Okay, so now we can get, okay, so we get another tractor. Here, I got this one here. Oh, wait. I gotta hook up Optimus here. Okay, there you go, Optimus. Now you can get.
Okay, what just happened? Because it went. I just got a shade of darkness go over me.
What? What is it? What now?
I said I just had a shade of darkness go over me, like it was already dark and it looked like it got darker.
Weird, weird.
Oh, spooky.
Look, I said that the farmer that owned this farm, he got scared because of crop circles. I'm starting to think I know reason why.
I found out what the deal was, and I was right. I mean, I figured what it was. There was a movie once out called Signs.
Yeah.
And it was with Mel Gibson, and the aliens came down and made things, designs and stuff in the field.
Yeah,
And
I
that's
know
what
crop
those
circles
designs are out there. I mean, that's the concept. That's where you got it.
are. My question is, when do they show
What do
up
they
on
mean?
the field? Do they actually show up as circles? Because the only time I've ever saw them is when it's just like a little bit of a different
Oh, really?
shading.
No, they're out there all the time. They're on there right
See,
now.
like, I never, that's what I was trying to get up there. I never seen the field. The only time I ever saw it was when it was fully grown, and when I did it, it was just one
Oh.
constant field.
Oh, yeah. No, it's
So,
on even the bare field. It's up there now.
so yeah, that's what I was curious to see.
Yeah, I
If it
see
has
like a
harnesses
mirage.
to
Like right now, I'm looking at it, and it looks like a mirage of the crop circles out there. Like you can literally see them. If
Okay,
you're
so
looking across the
found the
field,
tractor.
you'll see them. But as soon as you go over there where they are, like they start to disappear.
Yeah, that's how they look when the field's grown. It's kind of like you're seeing where they should be, where they would render if they're there. But
Right.
you know, it's like, well, you know, I wondered if they made them look like if they showed up better when the field was growing, or I have no idea where I'm going in the dark here.
Can you see you lost my lights? Oh. Oh, no!
Oh, that is grass.
There.
I'm trying to make my way to a road on the mini map.
You say you're trying to make your way to the road.
Yeah, I'm trying to use a little map in the corner to navigate. I can't really. Oh, shoot, over here. That's not a road.
Yeah, I am kind of like I'm over on field 1.
Well, actually, Optimus, you can D-pad to my other tractor I had up there. It's already got a cultivator on it till I get up there with this other one.
Somebody just
Actually,
did.
it's got a subsoiler.
Somebody's on it right now, and they're back off of it.
Oh, I'm clear.
As y'all can see, this map is fairly flat. It has some hills and some rocks dividing the land a little bit. So it has natural dividers.
This tractor is not going to hold up this damn cultivator. Is what?
As you can see, we have a fence. I mean, we have one main road and
I've got to wait
no
until
railroad.
I left it on the farm. Where'd you get that? Is that the tractor you were in back on the farm? The one I saw you?
I just reset it so I could orient.
Oh, if you D-pad, there's one over there already, but it's just north of the field. If you want to D-pad over to it, it's already got a subsoiler on it.
Yeah, it has a worker driving it. It's
Yeah, you just go over and dismiss the worker, because I gave you permissions. I don't think that tractor will hold this.
That's what I was going to see. It might.
I don't think it will. That's the 72, isn't it? Is it in the air?
Yep.
Okay, it's off the ground. There you go. There you go. I'll just on back where I got it.
the thing about it is, when you put it in the ground, can it pull it?
That's a pretty good size tractor. I think this is bigger than that.
We'll find out.
Whatever.
Well, you went the wrong way, though, Optimus.
Optimus, you're going the opposite direction you need to be going.
Yeah, you went the wrong
Turn
way.
around.
Turn around, come back.
I played this map.
You giving map tours there, buddy?
It said Helper E has completed their task. What was Helper E doing?
Is that the one on the subsoiler?
No, the subsoiler is over here with me.
No, I think he had another one of these tractors.
Yeah, that's the one with the subsoiler on it. The one I'm driving is a Steyr.
I don't think I've ever used that. I've never used one of those.
There you go. Come on, right up there. All right, here's the field. Right here. But he's already, you got to go to the other side, though. All right, I'm going to go back and get my weight, I guess. Or maybe
Yeah, once you pass that worker right there, you'll be on the other side, toward the other side of the field, because we're pretty much got most of this done right here. So you can start working on the second half of the field.
Okay, so you still got a worker on the other tractor, Bo, right?
Yeah, worker D.
Yeah. All right.
I mean, we could dismiss him if you, yeah, if he's coming over here to help. We can dismiss that worker.
Big field, jeez.
Yeah.
Well, this is a bear, and that's why it's really kind of a crappy price they're paying to do this, but they pay 16 grand and change.
Oh wait, this is a contract?
Yeah. Yeah, field 9 and field 10 is the working fields. But I think he said he only had something in field 9 that was growing. Yeah, with 3 people working this field now, yeah, we should be able to knock it out quicker.
Yeah, I kicked that worker out. I'm on the subsoiler here.
It'd be nice if the console had the mod, like, the thing like the PC does where you can take 2 contracts. Do twice as many.
They could just implement us being able to take 2 contracts. Just 1 contract at a time. I mean...
Well, I've done on
I could be, like, put it like this, like, on a good day, you could be harvesting 1, fertilizing another.
Right, that's what I've done. I've like taken, well, the one I was doing, I was taking all the cultivating or plowing contracts, and I put a worker on one field that I was confident the worker could do by himself, and then I went off and did another field.
Right. Like, you got 2 combines sitting in the garage that's doing absolutely nothing.
Right.
And you can sit there and have them.
If you're playing with more than one person could take one of the combines and go do a harvesting while you're doing like this contract or something.
Right. Ooh-wee. Look, it's so dark, I don't even see y'all headlights.
Yeah.
Like, come on now. Y'all know our field of view is way better than what y'all trying to say it is. You know what I'm saying? In real life. There's no way that I wouldn't see these headlights. I see it all the time. I see it all the time when I'm riding down the road, man. I look over and see way in the distance, I see these headlights. Now, I might not only see anything but the headlights, but I see the headlights.
Yeah. I don't think I've ever been anywhere, and I mean, I've been out in some pretty wilderness, middle of nowhere areas. I don't think I've ever been anywhere where it's been this pitch dark when the moon's out.
Well, there's clouds over it, though. It is raining, so... You know, the clouds are darkening up the sky. That normally you get the reflection of light that
Yeah.
it's not there because of the clouds, you know.
Oh, even when the clouds aren't around on this map, I've seen it. It looks like it's pretty dark. Well, it's not as bad as some of the maps, man. I remember, oh boy, I think it was Marwell Manor.
Yes.
That was
Yes.
dark at night.
Well, that was dark during the day.
If you're out
Marwell
in the
Manor
field,
was
you
soaked
got
up like.
nothing.
Yeah,
Marwell Manor's like a black hole. It
field.
sucked up like.
I hated that map. That thing was so dark. Roads were so skinny and it was so dark.
Huh. No problem.
That's well, as you know, I'm driving one of my forte, especially at that time. I've gotten a little better, but at that time, I was not so good at all, really, and so I was crashing into everything as it was. So now and then you have the traffic on that map, and it's like forget about it.
The traffic is horrible on that map.
I couldn't get around, especially trying to get over by the pigs and all that. It's just a nightmare. So I didn't envy that map at all.
I like the fact that a lot of places you could get to other than the pigs, you could get to just about anything without actually going out on the main road. I mean, you could either cut across fields through gates. You know, the store had the back road to the main farm.
Yeah, it was so dark, especially along right by the cow barn. And there's that shed. That was a little tight squeeze right there. And then oh, I see Bo. How you doing, Bo? Can you see my tractor, Bo?
Nope.
I see you.
Map I've been playing recently. I've been playing that Star.
Oh, now I see you.
Star always, yeah.
Yeah, that's a cool one. It's got a lot of little tiny fields to it, but it's kind of fun to be able to use some of the smaller equipment that I don't really use a lot.
Yeah.
Like I'm using the potato harvester that you haul behind you, and the sugar beet harvester that's towed by the tractors.
I've used those too.
Like
but they always end up having something go wrong with that one that you pull behind.
Which one?
Yeah, I tend to like the bigger
Potato
equipment.
machine. Always end up having some trouble. Getting
so far. Other than, well, I went to go underneath a tree, and the tree was a little too low, so the branches were hitting me. But that wasn't the fault of the machine. The only problem I have with the map is cattle barn, trying to clean them. The shovel doesn't want to work.
On the Star Always map?
Yeah, for some reason, it's like the cow barns must be raised a little bit, and like when the cows make a mess, you can kind of see it, but you can't get your shovel down to pick it up. So I have to use that new mod we got, that's the brushes that go onto the bucket.
Yeah. Yep.
That cleans it up perfect.
Sweeps it up, yeah. That's what I've been using on everything, pretty much.
Yeah, that sweeps it up. You just, you don't get the silage from it. But that's really the only issue I've had with it so far.
Yeah, I haven't even played that map yet. I got room for one map at a time on this PlayStation right now, and
yeah, I know. It took me 45 minutes to do.
Yeah.
I had just cleaned up my mods too, and I was like, oh, okay, well.
Oh man, you know, you're gonna come here. Well, and that's the thing though, is I matched mine up to Gunner. You know Gunner? I matched up to him just the other day, and so that's why I've got everything I got. I just matched up to Gunner's maps, and so I could go help him on his. We streamed from his Felsburn farm a couple of nights ago, so so I just matched up to him. And then Bo and I have always been pretty close because we had the other map. So he and I, we stayed pretty close to having the same crap most of the time. But
they're starting to get some redundant ones, like the fill all mod. There's two of them. You know, one of them's a little bit better than the other one. The greenhouses. There's two different styles, but they're both tomato greenhouses. I like the one that places them on the ground, not the one that puts them in like the concrete block, like it raised up.
Yeah.
It's a
I got like too many small tools, like this little booger here, 4 meter, 3 meter, 2 meter, and just come on, man, give us something you
Like,
know, some of the bigger ones at a more affordable price, and get rid of some of these small things because there's so
Right.
many of these little boogers. And you see what I'm over here
oh,
taking out
that
4 meters at a time.
I got
When
rid
we
of
were
But
that.
paying a
yeah,
worker to do that a minute ago.
they had so
Like the
many.
silent.
It's not that, you know what I'm saying, that people don't use them. It's just that you get so many.
Yeah, I don't
Yeah,
use
that's
Every
what I mean,
mod,
too many
almost
of them.
every mod pack that comes out, there's 3 meters, 3 meters, 4 meters, 1 meter. What the heck? Who made the 1 meter plow?
Yeah,
exactly.
yeah.
Don't. I mean, there's unless you're
That ought
doing
to be
like an
taken out
old
behind the
time
woodshed,
farm.
whoever did that one.
That
That's
makes no
past. That's
sense.
past old time farm. I grew up in a small town. You can do a backyard farm with a 1 meter plow.
Well,
Yeah.
yeah, that's a garden plow, man.
Yeah.
What's next? The handheld. What's next? The handheld tiller with the motor on top.
I think they're going to do that rather than just have a
That'd
horse-drawn
be
plow.
cool. A rototill thing that your guy could hang on to.
Yeah.
Well, they made a mower for the PC that was like a it's like a sickle bar mower, but it was a stand-up one.
Yes, that's the
That was a
that's the
mod
stand up
for
mower. Yes,
Yeah,
That's
that was
a
a mod
stand-up
for
mower.
PC.
Oh, really? Because I haven't seen that for the PC. I haven't seen that one.
Yeah.
yeah, that's a
I
stand up
don't-
mower. We used to run those in real life and doing landscaping. Yeah, that and the zero
Yeah.
turn mowers.
Right.
Now, we walked behind the ones you're talking about. I know the style you're talking about. We used to have them as walk-behinds back when I was doing it. And then you come out with the ones you can ride.
Yeah, they made a wheel dolly that pulls behind it now that you can stand
Yeah.
on.
Yeah. This one was modeled after something I've seen in real life that they advertise that it's good for being like on hills, like on steep grade. If you're trying to do a hillside, like I've seen the real mower was modeled off, but it's just one of those big.
I mean, why don't they just come on out with the one that the government is using right now, the remote control mower.
Oh, that'd be cool to have.
Like literally, I saw the guy standing on the side, and this big old box-looking thing was on the side of a hill mowing the yard. I'm looking like, that's a remote control mower. He's on the side with like an airplane controller, like a model airplane controller,
Yeah,
sitting there controlling this mower.
I've seen people who have made radio control. They've put all the radio control equipment on their regular lawnmower, and I myself have looked at it and figured out how you could do it. I just don't have the parts to do it.
Yeah, it's mostly servos.
Yeah, you just need some big servos. When I was looking at it, I saw one of the motors that had the front caster wheels, so you had either 2 big servos on each wheel or one with a bar going between the 2 wheels. That's how you can steer it.
Right.
I got the radio equipment to do it. I got that from RC Car. Just one of those stupid things where I look at something and be like, oh yeah, I bet I could do that if I had the money to buy the parts to do it. I had one of my machinist friends help me machine up to fabricate some of the brackets you might need.
Yeah, that's one of those purchases and stuff like that I would probably do, but my wife would sit in receipts and be like, "What did you buy and why did you need it?"
Or you go old school, you just put a stake in the middle of your yard and tie a rope to the mower and just let it go on its own in a circle. And as the rope ties around the thing, it moves inward, so it can,
Right.
you just got a big circle mowing your yard.
Up, you lost. You turn first.
Playing tractor chicken over there. What do you think this is? Footloose? Jeez.
We did pretty good at nighttime. We missed very few spots.
Seeing some of the some of the modders have been putting up on Facebook the mods that they're submitting for the mod contest. There's some pretty cool looking stuff out there.
Yeah, the mods that we really want is the mods they say, oh yes, that don't work on PlayStation.
Which is that?
Like the pick up everything mods and like the GPS mods and stuff like that.
Yeah.
I saw quite a few of them said that they're going to try and make it. They're going to try and make them for console after the contest is over. I guess that's up
because
to them
you know there's a mod on PC to where you can set up. You can pretty much like manage the farm. And
the course play?
Like, yeah, that course play. Yes.
That's such a cheap way to play, though. I mean, yeah, it's cool, but it just kind of, to me, it kind of takes away from the game.
Look, man, if I can set it up to where the guy can mow the field, harvest the field. When he's full, the truck comes up, empties him out, goes to deliver, and then go back to the field.
Yeah, that's basically it. And you just kind of sit back and.
While they're doing all that, I can go off and do something else, and I know that field will be harvested.
See, I wouldn't mind Follow Me on the PC on the console because that would be cool if you're getting
Follow Me is awesome, man.
Yeah, like I've never really used it on the PC even, but you know.
Really? Oh, I use it all the time.
Yeah.
Okay. On the Follow Me, can I have my like if I'm cultivating, can I have my seeder follow the cultivator?
As long as you can get the angle right, you can. There's an adjustment. You can do. You can do that if you. It'll set up a little to the left or a little to the right, I believe is what it said.
Okay.
Oh, hey, Bo.
And one time I tried to use it, my PC lagged so bad that.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, dude, I do parades.
Yeah, my stuff didn't want to work right.
Yeah,
Plus,
I do parades, man.
Yeah, it's just when his parades go so bad that he lose a couple of them every time.
Actually, what I do is sometimes I set up parades in honor of myself. Just, you know.
Well, a lot of the stuff.
I stand there and watch it go by.
I don't
he
remember
said
how to use it because I don't remember.
Bonnie said Maz that can do and complete any type of contract and repeat.
Yeah, you just get behind there and hit Control F, man, and then you can adjust. If you get trailers, you got to adjust the distance that they're pulling. I'm gonna let you get in front of me, Bo, because.
Did you just like lag out there for a second, or was that just me? I don't know.
Huh, no, I didn't lag.
My tractor paused and then shot ahead about 10 feet.
Yeah,
that might have been you.
Probably you, because I didn't lag. I didn't lag here.
Yeah,
I'm hosting it, so rare that the host ever lags. But.
Something's been going on with my internet the past couple of days too. I got on.
Who you rolling with?
Comcast.
Yeah, Comcast has been having an issue with. They got into some deep trouble because they price gouged some people out of some money.
Well, around where I live, you only have two choices: you have AT&T or you have Comcast. And in the AT&T around me, the internet speed sucks.
Yeah, I would have went with Comcast too. AT&T sucks.
Yeah.
My hometown, I was reading my Facebook posts and stuff like that. They was like, "Is anybody else phone or internet working right now?" I'm like, what? AT&T had rolling blackouts last week, and it's still not fixed.
Yeah, I used to have AT&T phones. That used to happen all the time. The service go out, cell service.
And that's
Let
the
alone
other
internet service. The cell service went out.
cell phone, and I've never had. I mean, I have issues where I get to areas and I don't have a signal, but I've never had.
Now,
Weird.
me being a truck driver, I understand that because some areas have different companies on those towers, and some of those companies don't let everybody use their tower.
Right.
So I understand that, but you being in the area that's AT&T promoted.
I've been in. There's one particular area, and it was where my friend manages a comic book shop, and I used to hang out there all the time. And it was like an AT&T's dead zone. Like I could get phone calls in the back of the store if I was in the back room, but if I was out in the actual sales floor, the phone wouldn't work. Like I would go, I'd be like messing around, and I'd go into the back room of the store, and then all of a sudden it would start chiming at me that I had either a voicemail or some kind of an alert.
I'm on that time.
Yeah. And then once I got hooked up with the Wi-Fi, the store got Wi-Fi. Once that happened, it wasn't a problem because my phone would pick up the phone call through the Wi-Fi. So.
Yeah, so we switched. We had AT&T. We finally got. We went to T-Mobile, and that has been awesome. We haven't had one bit of trouble with T-Mobile.
I've had people tell me, "Oh man, T-Mobile sucks," and this, that, and the third. I've been with T-Mobile for like 8-9 years now. And
yeah, we've been with them a long time now. That's great.
Yeah, I got a friend that's got them too.
And
my buddy's got Sprint, and he hates Sprint.
Yeah, Sprint sucks.
Yeah, see, I got my phone. Put it like this here. When I be on the road, I'm using my phone as a hotspot.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
And I get pretty much good reception when I'm out on the road. It's just certain areas that's owned by AT&T and stuff like that, AT&T and Verizon, that they won't let, T-Mobile have that good of a data service coming through. Because, T-Mobile has, at the time, T-Mobile had the cheapest unlimited data plan out there. And I think I'm paying maybe $40-something, and I'm unlimited on my data. Maybe 30-something. I'm not for sure. But I'm unlimited on my data, and I think I'm used probably 300 gigabytes a month.
I don't even know what I'm doing.
We've got 2 phones running on T-Mobile for $72 a month, and that's unlimited everything.
Oh, I got 4, so you can imagine how my bill looks.
Well, you're going to about twice that.
Yeah, we've got a family.
Oh, and our phones are paid for though too. We don't have any.
Oh, see, that's another difference. That's another difference.
Mm-hmm.
My phones are not paid for.
Yeah,
I pay all my phones. Mainly because I upgrade a phone every year.
Yeah, I've been running my iPhone at 6S for years and years now.
Ew, he has an iPhone user. I'm gonna have to delete you off my friends list.
Oh, I love my phone, man. My phone kicks butt.
Phone, man.
I do anything on this phone.
I can do anything on mine, and I have a Note.
And I have a what do you call it? I got that personal hotspot thing you can set up. I get 7 gigs a month free, included in that package we got.
Our house.
If they gave me 7 gigs for free, they know well I will burn that up in like the first day.
Yeah, well, I got 7 and my wife's got 7, so we got 14 available. But we don't use it because I've got. I found Optimus. We found. We've got the Verizon deal going, so I never need to use the personal hotspot.
Yeah, I was gonna stay with Verizon, but Verizon told me that I couldn't add my wife onto my plan and keep my same plan.
Oh, I'm talking about home internet. I'm talking about the Verizon Fios stuff now. I got that in the house. The Verizon
Oh, I got
Fios,
Comcast
and
in the
that's
house.
I've got. We get 900 and some odd megabytes to the house.
Oh, I don't know how much I
In
get to the
speed.
house.
In speed. I'm talking about how much
Oh, mine
speed
is about.
is
I think mine is 2.
900 and something, close to
You almost got a gig.
990 something. Yeah, almost a gig of speed to the house.
Yeah, I think they just upped ours to a gig, dude. They keep upping the speed where I'm at.
And then you get that's divvied up, amongst whatever you got in the house.
Right. Yeah, ours, depending on how many people are at home at the time, Wi-Fi can bog down a little.
I'm running between because we run 2 iPhones, 2 iPads, PlayStation, PC, all that up there, and it still runs about. We run about. Depending on how busy things are, it can run anywhere from about 300 up to 500 megabytes per second on the stuff like you're on a PlayStation right now. It's probably pulling pretty close to 500 most of the times. Bounces between 350 and 5.
Yeah, I think that sounds about right for me too. Because I got my phone, my mom's phone, my dad's phone. She's got a tablet, I've got a tablet, they've got a PC, my Xbox, my PlayStation. Then you add in the smart TVs if you're ever streaming stuff like Netflix on those.
Which we have 3 of.
Yeah, I've got one and my dad got one. The big one in the living room as well. They hardly ever use that stuff though, so.
I gotta find the middle of this, because you guys, I go to one side, I go to the other, and both of you guys are on the edges. I gotta get in the middle somewhere. Oh, well, we're almost done. I see there's office right there.
I think the only things that are being used at the same time would be like the phones. It's just like, I'm not on my Xbox or my PlayStation at the same time.
Yeah, like, my phone, my niece's tablet, and the PlayStation right now is what's using the internet.
Yeah, and I bet for me it's phone, and knowing my mom, she's on her iPad, and then the PlayStation right now.
Now, when my wife gets home, that'll be another phone and a TV.
Everybody else, like me, my sister, my dad, we've all got Galaxy stuff. My mom is the only that's got an iPhone. So consequently,
see,
phone, I can't help it.
See, we have my niece has an iPad because that's her school tablet. So that's why she has an iPad. But yeah, everything else in here is either Samsung or PlayStation.
Well, see, we did that with my dad. We got him the Samsung phone because we figured if he had any problems, me and my sister were used to using those phones, so we could help him.
Yeah, it makes more sense. Like, I've seen people, I have nieces and stuff like that that said, oh, I like my iPhone, I love my iPhone, but I always want to see your phone.
I think the only thing I own that I have an iPod for music.
Oh.
That's the only thing.
My alarm just went off. I guess it's time for me to do some work around the house.
Uh-oh.
Your alarm?
Yeah.
Well, you got a honeydew alarm?
Huh?
What do you got, a honeydew alarm?
Yeah.
Honeydew this, honeydew that?
Yeah. Played long enough, get you up to work with the alarm.
Yeah, that's what I think that my alarm was saying. You've been on the PlayStation long enough, it's time for you to do some work.
Well, I got in there early this morning because Mr. T-Bone was in a lot of pain. I mean, early. And he asked me to put up a stream so he'd have something to watch. I said, okay, so I put up a stream. And then it was, like I said, about 2:20, and finally dawned on me I hadn't eaten today. I had to take my nebulizer treatment. I mean, I was totally neglecting everything I was supposed to be doing.
I finally had lunch, and I had to go out to get the supplies so I can hang this TV up.
Oh yeah.
Well, that's what you said about jumping on. I'm like, yeah, maybe I'll jump on, see what's going on. I was downloading the mods, and I thought I was getting them sitting there going, man, I'm getting hungry.
Contract finished. We don't have to do it anymore.
Yep. Good
Yeah,
job,
so
guys.
I was getting hungry. I'm like, well, I'm going to go get some food before I jump on there, because if I jump on, I know what's going to happen. I'm playing for a while, and I'm going to forget to eat or something.
I am out of the...
Right,
okay, you did it. 10,140...
$40 out of a $16,000 contract. Wow. That worker kicked our tail, huh?
Shouldn't have.
Man.
Did you borrow equipment?
Oh, we used their equipment, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, that's why.
Yeah, we borrowed their equipment. That's what that was.
Yeah, borrowing it, yeah, I mean, sometimes it's cool if you don't have the equipment, but...
Yeah, but we needed that. For that field, we needed their equipment.
Yeah. All we had was a couple of 4-meter tools. One was a plow, and one was this little subsoiler that I was running.
I was doing a map where I had
Which is
like
still over there, by the way.
I had like a huge cultivator, and so I took a contract to do a field. I used my equipment and got it done in like half the time that you should. You know?
Yes.
They wanted me to use this tiny little cultivator, and I used my monster cultivator. Like
yes, I've done that before. I had that big old spider cultivator, and I think it went down. It went down and up once, and I was done.
Yep. I was like, I was just screwing around, and I decided I'm gonna harvest all the fields, and then I was gonna see if I could plant every field with it. Like, I cheated a bunch of money and bought the entire map. So I was gonna see if I could plant all one field, like join fields together and stuff like that. I have it going on the PC, so I have got like some big, like my harvester has like a 100-meter header on it. I'm using these crazy mods that I found to get like fields to I'm gonna see if I can plant the entire map.
Oh boy. Yeah, I've seen a DJ do something like that before. He was gonna do something like that. Get the whole field. I mean, like plant the whole map. I think he gave up on that.
I found the header that's 100 meters for like wheat and regular crops like that, but it only goes 6 miles an hour. And then I got a smaller header that will go like 11 miles or 12 miles an hour. And I'm like, well, do I take multiple harvesters going faster or?
I'm not where I want to be.
Where are you?
I'm over by field 4 somehow. I didn't intend to be here either. I was on my farm a minute ago.
Oh, I see.
Oh, there you are.
Yeah.
That ain't you. That's a road. Ooh.
Yeah, that's B over there by the harvester. I'm okay, people. I know y'all not gonna sit here and watch me sit here and stare at equipment, so I'm gonna end my stream right now. I will jump back on later after I get through doing house chores.